in true fashion, the weather in Pleasant Valley is not very pleasant. Welcome to Grow Not to Die Stupidly on Interloper, for episode might be 35. Not entirely sure, but we are heading to the farmhouse, and I'm proving once again I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. And I also can't remember whether I picked up saplings. No, I haven't. From Pleasant Valley, because I don't think for most of the first time I was here I had a hacksaw. This weather has got blizzard written all over it, so I might end up making a run for it back to that cave. There's a wolf up there. Just saw it. Sound feels a bit weird, a bit muted, like it should be a full-on blizzard, but it's not. So I don't quite know what's going on there. And this definitely wasn't the route I intended to come, but never mind. We're not collecting birds or rabbits at the moment, because I don't want to smell. The good thing about this bit of the map is pretty much as long as you head downhill you're going to end up on the road, and as long as you end up on the road you can find yourself somewhere safe. Now the plan for today's episode is, there's the road, is to get on with the tails. Now obviously for the tails, I need
I can't feel my feet.
an Aurora. I'm very confused as to where I am. How have I ended up here?
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Isn't that the road? I've no idea how I ended up here. Really wasn't concentrating. Doesn't matter. And again, that just proves the point that I can't do two things at once a lot of the time, which is talk and play the game, or at least talk with any competence. I could deal with 30 kids at once in a classroom, but I cannot, apparently, play a computer game and talk at the same time. Now, I'm hoping that there isn't a bunch of timber wolves in this bit here between us and the farmhouse. There should be a big old pile of bear meat. I think at the end of the last episode, I realised that I didn't bring the bear skin with me. I've left it somewhere in a cupboard. So that's annoying, and I don't think it's been long enough. Might be a screenshot. I don't think it's been long enough since I killed the bear here for it to have respawned. So I better not do any damage to my bearskin coat, because ain't no fixing it. I still want a Mackinaw jacket. I still want to find one of those, but there are obviously not very many on Interloper. Maybe Mountain Town, because Mountain Town is the plan once we've finished in Pleasant Valley. Still a feather left over from when the bear carcass was here. Interesting. Yes, okay. We are not short of food.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So, it's nice to be back. Good, got some food there, got some water. We've got some stuff on the ground curing. Yes, we do. Some wolves and a whole bunch of hides. Awesome. Right, okay. However, we do need to leave a bunch of sticks down here. 6 altogether. Nice. Right. Let's remind ourselves. Oh, yeah, the woodworking tools. Forgot about them. What have we got? A bit of leather. Hang on. Oh, yeah. All of this stuff will be downstairs next to the crafting table. Good. We will need at least one of those. That needs to go downstairs. We'll use that to top up. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. Okay, okay. This is good. We can have another set of them. Do need to get some more cloth, but that's alright because we're in a house with a lot of curtains. Right, let's dump this stuff down here. Oh yeah, we'll leave the coal here as well.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
This with that. And in here, put that and those. I didn't need to bring one. Got 4. We're all sorted for them. Here. We definitely need some rabbits, so we can go looking for some rabbits. Those be the bear ones. That's alright. Need to go looking for some rabbits. And in this one, we can put a deer and a wolf. Okay. So that's all looking pretty good. Okay. So, if we've got the woodworking tools, then what do we need if we were going to start making the curing box thing? Oh no, that isn't here. We need 10. Got them. 10 cedar woods. Okay, that could be something we could go looking for. 10. Okay, so we need a lot of wood, basically. Okay, I think we might sleep but we're going to sleep in bits. We're not going to sleep in big chunks because I need the Aurora. So I'm going to sleep in like 3-hour sections, which will probably mean I don't get refreshed as often. I mean, refill my... Oh, actually, my HP is alright. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So, let's get on with that. You're having a laugh. First time? Amazing. Right, now the only problem with this is I haven't had a chance to... check for wolves, but well, I'll give it a go. What are the chances, eh? Right. Okay, don't go where I... Where was the wolf? And of course, I'm carrying meat, aren't I? Idiot. Where is it? Do not want to get mugged. Straight away. Where is it? Where is it? Ugh. So here's the thing. I am not losing my run to a wolf. Okay. But at the same time, I cannot remember what it is that they can and cannot kind of resist. Because I know normally it's flares and fire, but I can't remember what these Aurora wolves kind of how they're different. Sorry, I'm really not concentrated very well here on talking. Make a run for it. At least out here I can see them coming. There's the bear. Oh my goodness. He looks a bit glitchy. Right, let's get back to this. I mean, I do have an advantage because I know where it is. And I know it's in this direction. I also, and again, I thank the people of the Discord channel that I'm in, didn't know that apparently the Aurora wolves are just different wolves to the normal wolves. And that they will appear and disappear according to when the Aurora is, which I didn't know. However, I just know they're mean and horrible, and will eat you alive if you're not careful. There's one there. It's coming this way. Why did I stand up? Look at the shining eyes. Creeps me out. And that weird howl is even worse. Now that's it. You disappear off another direction. Thank you very much.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Oh, listen, if I have to freeze to death to do this, that's what's going to happen. See, what I would have done if I'd have had a day, and I appreciate the Aurora turning up on day one of me looking, what I would have done is I'd have come in this direction and I would have hunted out all the wolves, because in my head, if you clear the wolves out, they're then not here.
I'm too cold to think.
Love the Aurora. Looks amazing. The graphics, just phenomenal. They did an amazing job. And all the little touches, like the lights on the tower up there. Might take another screenshot. We'll have a whole bunch to choose from. Am I far enough away from that wolf? Is it up here? There better not be any shiny walls up here. I'll be very cross. It's over there, isn't it? Ah, that looks like a mound in the snow. results. Fantastic. I know it's weird to turn a lantern on when we've actually got the Aurora, but another one of them, we'll take that with us. Okay, now, I've never, put that away because I don't want to waste it too much, I've never done this in Interloper, so I've no idea what the loot is like. I suspect it's fairly paltry, and that you don't get much.
This will come in handy.
Although that jumper is the best jumper you can get from recollection because it's slightly lighter. So we might. Oh, love this. First time this happened, the first time we got this, it was so much fun. It was so new. It was so cool. It still is. I've not done it that many times, to be fair. I've not been in the bunkers that many times for the kind of the buzz of finding them. Oh yeah, we're not using the battery. I am going to pick up the bits. I'm probably going to skip. Well, we'll see. Maybe I might chapter it. I'm not sure how you do that on YouTube videos. But anyway.
Session 12, Project Medical Officer interviewing Patient 7. Back to the third instance. Find the bridge between them.
Trying to. Okay. It starts the same as every other time. A dark room. Square. I feel the wall behind me, and I can barely make out the walls to the right and left. Smooth, like steel or glass. I can't see the wall opposite me. It's too dim. I walk forward, and that's when I notice it. Every time. The pit. Just a hole in the floor. Really, it's funny. The floor seems to slope a little bit as it reaches the edge. But the floor is made of bricks. Bricks that start to bend. Best I can tell.
And the end? The last image you can remember?
That's when it shows up.
What shows up? Can you describe it?
From across the pit, where the other wall should be, something darker than everything around it, sort of floating. It moves to the edge of the hole. No face, just a moving shape. A shadow. Is it me? My face? God damn it. Man, that's when I wake up. Every damn time.
Okay, while I've been doing that, I've been looking up on Google how to add like timestamps and things. I might timestamp some of this stuff so you can skip it if you want. It's the way out, isn't it? Looking forward to finding out the end of this story. When the last chapter, Wintermute, comes out, and I'm assuming it's all going to get tied up and finished. Now, if we're ever going to cook some of the recipes we need, that's what we need. We need some tins of canned corn. But there's nothing else, is there? The book, which we'll have. There's nothing. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Okay, well, that's alright. We'll get some sleep. That first tail ticked off. First bunker, sorry, not first tail. That's a long way off. Can I sleep, please? Bed, thank you. So it is fairly late on in the morning, except we can't see anything. So we're going to go back to the house, and then we're going to head off to Mountain Town, because I think I've got everything from in here. Just do one last quick check. Yeah. Everything in there. There was a towel. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I think that's everything. Fantastic. Cool. Okay then, this is all good. This is very promising. I now just need to avoid getting mugged by a wolf or a bear. Now the question is whether that was an Aurora bear, and whether I'm going to see
God,
it
I need anything right about now.
in everyday life, or am I going to... That's a wolf over there, isn't it? Or is it a tree? Is it a limb? There's a wolf over there, we can avoid that. Or am I going to bump into it as I'm wandering back to the farmhouse? Don't know. Do not want to die in the fog. Saw it there. Oh, this might have been a bad idea. This is bad fog. There he is. Might have to dispatch of him, just in the interests of safety. Maybe not, if he's walking off in that direction. Okay. Run. Not convinced this was a sensible idea at all. Aha. Here is the road. Now, whether I'm going the right way along the road is an interesting question. I think I am, but I might not end up where I want to. Luckily, it's not so cold. It's only one arrow going down. I hate walking around in this fog. I always seem to end up making the wrong decision. However, I can hear birds, and there were birds near the farmhouse. It doesn't mean there aren't birds anywhere else. I know that. Okay. Don't know whether I should have gone left there. Either way, there's a storm line here. Oh no. Oh, there we are. There we go.
I could eat anything right now.
Whew, well, that's good. So, let's have something to eat. Right. What did we pick up? We can put some of these down in here. You know what? We'll take them. We'll take that because we'll need them when we get to not Pleasant Valley, Mountain Town. We'll take the corn with us. Ah, yes. Now we're going to save ourselves a little bit of space because we are going to fix this one. We're going to wear that because it is ever slightly lighter. Rip this up. No, not repair it. Harvest it. Oh, my goodness. We might be staying here the night and repairing some clothing. That's good. Let's wear that hat. That's okay. They're okay. They're getting a bit low. Socks, but yeah, actually, we're not doing too badly. They might need a bit of repair, but let's have some curtains. Okay. We might go down and make some arrows. Got the tools. We'll have 3 of them. We'll have 1 of them. We'll have 9 of them. Oh, brilliant. Good job we're heading back in a minute to Mystery Lake because there's 2 fish there to cook. Awesome. We'll leave the tools behind. Managed to pick them up. I just wanted to do that. Still going to carry one of these with me. And 1 extra of these. There's loads in there. Okay. Okay. Right, we're going to stay here and then leave tomorrow. of these. And then go to Mountain Town. Although we'll have to go back through Mystery Lake, obviously. But we won't stay. Actually, could start the journey now.
It's getting dark out here.
Basically
Looking for
going back
shelter.
where we came from. Right, we'll do it for coal. 4. Yeah, we're good. Plan is we get back to the cave where this episode started. Burn off some of the energy. And then, yeah, get to Mountain Town. I think we've got time in this episode. Fairly certain. Especially if I do some editing out of stuff, like going through the dam again and stuff like that. We've got time. And we will probably spend a good chunk of time doing Mountain Town and that kind of top plateau bit of Forlorn Muskeg when you go down the ropes to the frozen lake in Mountain Town. I think I might have picked up quite a lot of sticks, so whenever I next make a fire, that's what we're going to make them out of. Still that deer carcass there, isn't there? It's going to get properly dark in a minute, and I do not want to be out in it. Quite looking forward to Mountain Town because it's really good for stocking up on pretty much everything. There's a bear that you can get at, as long as you're careful, that can't run far if you don't kill it in with a couple of arrows if it runs off. That's the bear up towards the back end of the region. There's a whole bunch of wolves and deer and rabbits. I mean, there's a reason why Interloper never starts you there, because it's just would set you up fantastically. And there's enough buildings for you to raid where there's probably going to be quite a bit of food, so it's actually a really good place to go, assuming I don't die in the process of getting there. Wow, look at the sky, man. Gotta love that. That could be a screenshot as well. Gonna be stuck for choice. Okay. Just realised I was going slightly the wrong way there. Need to head over here, I think. Or have I mucked up? No, I'm right. Although again, beware the bear. very chilled music. So far, I'm going to tempt fate and say we've been quite lucky with the animals. We've not bumped into too much terrible wildlife. We managed to avoid the Aurora wolves and the Aurora bear that were out. But that doesn't mean I won't bump into some more elsewhere. Okay, I'm going to edit this cave out. See you on the other side. And we're out the cave. Now, have I got enough energy to get to the little cabin just the other side of the dam? Run, rabbit, run. I think I probably do. Keep running, rabbit, I'm still coming. Probably can get away with that. Oh, I'm following him now. Not gonna lie, so far this episode has gone ridiculously smoothly. Now, part of that, I guess, is down to me knowing where I'm going when we're looking for bunkers, so I didn't have to wander around aimlessly, although I wasn't entirely sure because it's been a while. But it was also sometimes, I guess, the game being a little bit kind, which does suggest that in a minute it's not going to be. But yeah, it's gone remarkably, for want of a better word, well. Now, I don't know, has the scurvy thing come back? No, we're still good on the scurvy thing. I'll take these off and put the warm stuff back on. So yeah, this has gone really well, and that always worries me. Not gonna lie, it always worries me when things go well, because that normally means, oh, look at the moon, that's cool. It normally means something else is going to go wrong. Where am I? I haven't been concentrating. Oh, I know where I am. Oh no. Oh, that was a match. Annoy him. Right, I think what's going to happen here, once I've crept over in the dark, is I'm going to go to sleep in the not mine. I'm going to go to sleep in the dam as soon as we get in that room, and then I'll probably edit out walking through it, and we'll start tomorrow. And we're still in the same episode. We'll start tomorrow as we're walking up through Mystery Lake to get to Mountain Town. Because that's probably the best use of time. Because, like I said, you don't need to see me walking through mine every single time. So, oh, that's a point. Have I picked up the key for this box yet? No. Can't remember where it is. Doesn't matter. Right, we're going to sleep. And then, deal with everything in the morning. So see you on the other side of the dam. So, now we're on the other side of the dam. It's the next day. The scurvy warning came back in the middle of the night. So we're going to have to go and eat some fish before we head into Mountain Town. I just hope a blizzard doesn't kick in before we get a chance to get out of Mystery Lake. Oh, there's a wolf.
Starting to feel numb.
Will we be able to get away with? We might. There's another one sounding off somewhere. Right, where is he? There. Okay. As long as there's not another one, he can stay behind us.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
The only risk is if there's another one up ahead.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
You can actually run from wolves, and they'll just keep pace. As long as you don't slow down enough for them to catch you, you're generally alright. I still do not like doing this, because the minute you get another one, and there can sometimes be one here, you're in trouble. Might pop up into this railway carriage, see if I can get rid of him. But I think he's far enough away for me to not have to worry about it. What would be bad is if we come around this corner and find that the moose has materialised in the area outside the lake office. That would not be helpful. If there's a deer, that would be great, because then the wolf, which has now stopped following us. That's alright.
I can eat a horse.
Ooh, there's a deer. I've got food. I'm not stopping for the deer now. No, we're leaving it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Cool, there's a lot of fish there. Right, so we'll warm up, cook the fish, the other way around. Cook the fish, warm up, then leave.
Perfect.
Minutes. I have actually, haven't I? Got quite a lot of sticks. We'll put a few more on and we can get some torches out of it. And that fixes the scurvy issue. Hopefully that fixes it for a bit longer. It's a good torch. That's a good torch. It's another good torch. That's rubbish. Okay, they're all pretty good torches. Still got a little bit of that left. So another 600 calories. Awesome. Right, let's fill this. Got everything we need. Okay. Oh, that was a point. That's getting a bit low. That's okay. I think we've got a bunch in here, haven't we? Yeah. Any metal? We'll take one. We'll take one of those. We're okay. Do you know what? We'll take one of... No, we'll probably find one. We'll break it up. We don't need to worry about it. Take some water. Right, we're going to leave the cooked fish here. Let's get out of here. We're leaving the cooked fish because I don't want to smell and attract wolves, and cooked fish attracts wolves. In fact, anything seemingly an interloper attracts wolves. Why have I just picked up another stick? I've got loads. And I've got a bunch of coal. And I'm probably going to pick up a bunch more coal when I go through the mine, the transition cave thing. So, get your brain in gear. There might be a wolf down here. last time there was a wolf around here. Doesn't mean he'll still be there. But there was a wolf here. Now, the thing with going to Mountain Town is, and one of the reasons I did it in this order, Pleasant Valley, Mountain Town, and then Floor Muskeg, is because when you've done Pleasant Valley, you've done the transmitter there, you can go to Mountain Town and do the transmitter there, and then from there you can go down onto the frozen lake, out onto the Floor Muskeg Plateau, down the hill, across the Muskeg, although whether you go across it or around the outside is your call, and then you can do the transmitter, go to the bunker, and then you're closest to going back to the far territories, which, if you know what's coming, which obviously I do because I've done this before, means you can be a bit more efficient. So that's one of the reasons why I've done it the way I have. Oh, hello. Don't think I've got much of a way of store of food at the trapper's cabin. How many of them have I got now? 5. One more? One more, please. Be useful. Yeah, I was just gonna go down there and see if I'd ever checked that dead body out, but I'm not that fussed that I want to fight a wolf about it. Okay. We have been in this cave before, because I did a coal run, I think it was, before going off to Floor Muskeg, and Broken Railroad the first time, so that I had enough coal to do forging. So, shouldn't find anything in terms of loot or bodies we haven't checked, but case in point, but there may be some coal, which is great. Don't mind carrying a load of coal around. Just leave it in Grey Mother's house. Along with everything else we find. Still got enough room to carry some more. Oh no, have I turned myself around? I've done it again. Oh no. I hope that I have not turned myself around and ended up back where I started. Yeah, Mountain Town, here we are. Okay. Might just about have enough time get to the Grey Mother's house, depending on animals and the like. We're not taking them all. I might need them when I come back again. So we're leaving some. It's not very cold, that's a result. Although in reality, if it was a clear blue sky like that, it would be absolutely freezing. Right, okay. Don't know if there's a wolf, or deer, or rabbits. It's definitely rabbits. Oh, there's a deer, so there probably isn't a wolf. Okay, that's good. To get into Mountain Town proper, we're probably going to have a sleep. Because our energy is quite low and we've got a big long climb to make. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a quick snooze in the cave. Quick check to what's here as well. We'll leave the wood. We'll have the matches. Check out the dude. He's got nothing. Okay. Need at least a couple of hours. Okay. Near the end of the day. Near the end of the day. So, climb up the rope. If there's ptarmigan, might end the video once we've got the ptarmigan, because there's quite often ptarmigan at the top of this rope. If there's not, we'll probably end the video when we get back to actually get to for the first time Grey Mother's house, because I don't want to carry the birds all that way, because there's quite often wolves in between. There's always wolves in between. So I'll stop off in the little kind of tourist information hut place and make some broth. Should be a good view up here. Yeah. Spoiled for choice for screens, for thumbnails. definitely got the crampons on. Let's go. Occasionally there's something useful here, but this is Interloper, so probably not. No. Right, there are ptarmigans, so let's see if we can get all 4. Ooh, that was close. Am I going to do it? Is it going to be 4 out of 4? So many times this guy has moved at the last second. Yeah, 4 out of 4. Right, okay. I'm going to finish it here.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And going to make a bunch of broth in here on the little stove. And then I can carry that safely rather than lugging a whole load of smelly bird carcasses. So, thank you very much for watching. We're going to finish it here with a view of Mountain Town. And there's a wolf because he can smell me. Okay, so there's the wolf that could smell us and was howling, and now he won't be a problem tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Nice view out the window of Mountain Town, and we'll see you next time for what number day are we on? Wow, for day 135. So still not 40% through. But hey ho. Thank you for watching and take care.